Yep, it smells like bad boys. Hey, what's good guys? My name's Chris. Welcome back to the official WearTesters.com YouTube channel. Today we got a detailed look and review on these bad boys right here. I know they're not new, they are old, however, we've been backed up. Now these guys right here are the Puma Clyde AllPro Kuzma mid-top, even though these are really high. Not mid-top. A mid-top to me is like right here, just above the ankle, maybe just at the ankle bone. But these go way past that. They cover my ankles. So I'm just gonna go from shoe to calf. And these were actually provided by a very special retailer because they're not from the US. You can't get these in the US, obviously. So if you're in the US, go ahead and find these somewhere, wherever, and you can go ahead and grab them. However, we were gifted these by India's first, yes, India. Isn't that cool? We have like people that watch us in India. It's fucking awesome. Anyways, India's first multi-sneaker boutique or whatever. Sneaker brand boutique is what I should say. Veg on Veg. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. I hope that I am. Leave their link down below in the description box as well as their Instagram handle, just in case you wanted to check them out, or maybe you are in India. I don't know. And maybe you didn't know about them and now you do. But these guys just signed a contract to carry Puma, so they're an official Puma retailer. They also carry other brands as well. And I just think it's really cool that people over there, you know, on the other side of the world, that's really connecting and stuff, dude. It's really cool.
It always blows my mind because we can pretty much get anything here, I feel like, but we do get a lot of comments being like, can you please tell me I'm in India, I'm in Australia, I'm in whatever location.
That's one of the coolest things, and I don't think this is just isolated to sneakers. I think this is revolving mostly around basketball. Basketball has been globalized since, you know, the Jordan era and all that stuff. So 1994, 1993, 1992, if you want to consider like, you know, the Dream Team. It's slowly still growing though, and it just really hasn't peaked in certain areas, and India was one of those areas, and now India is like up here, you know what I mean? Like even you'll hear in like Dubai and stuff like that, places that an American would not think is, oh, we love sneakers, you know, or we love basketball. And like, it's just really cool how globalized the game is now. And I'm, again, not talking sneakers, I'm talking basketball, because without basketball, for me, I wouldn't even be into shoes. There would be no real reason for me to have had any sort of vested interest in hoop shoes, because I'm not buying retros because I think retros are cool all of a sudden. I'm buying them because I grew up wanting them. So anyways, I think that this is really dope. So big thank you to Veg on Veg for sending these out. We really appreciate it. Again, if I'm saying that wrong, I really apologize. You know, I do that all the time. Now, these guys right here, I'm certain that they're going to be every bit as good as these guys right here. This is my favorite hoop shoe of 2020. This is the AllPro, and then this is the AllPro Kuzma edition. So they have the same tooling and everything, and this tooling is nothing like, feeling wise, their old stuff. This guy right here is the Puma Hardwood. This was a honorable mention back in 2019, I believe, and I really loved everything about this shoe except the Pro Foam. The Pro Foam just is dead. There's no movement there. There's no signs of life. But this guy, the Pro Foam Plus, but it's the same thing, so I hope that you guys get it. The Pro Foam Plus in this is fucking awesome, man. It's so much better than this. And I absolutely love it. You can even see like right here, look at the bottom, very similar in the back, right? Traction wise. But this traction up here, man, this stuff is so much better than that. And that was already really good, and it was herringbone and it was great. But this right here, this little blade stuff that looks like the Boston Celtics floor, man, it's amazing. And that pivot point, you win. Perfect. What this really reminds me of though is, actually I don't think that they can see it over there, but the Kobe 9, the Elites, the high tops. This is basically like the Kobe 9 low, and now we got the high top version, but instead of knit or textile like these, it's my favorite shit ever. It's just beautiful leather all the way around. So in addition to using the same traction pattern, again, they got the Pro Foam Plus right here. It's lightweight and it's also bouncy, which is awesome. It's not too bouncy. It's not bouncy to the point to where you feel like you're about to, you know, be unstable and bounce out the gym or anything like that, but it's one of those perfectly blended types of cushions where you get enough court feel, enough stabilization, plus enough impact protection, and it's just awesome, man. It's like, it's the best of everything, man. I wish that all shoes felt like this, although this is just my preference, so I take that back. I do not wish that all shoes felt like this, because if they did, there wouldn't be enough variety. Some people need more, some people want less. It just all depends. This right here though, it's that right in the middle. In the back there, we have the P-Backs puck and everything. Very similar to Boost. It looks like Boost if you look at it, but you can see the little like ignite kind of like beads and stuff like that, which is essentially Boost pellets, even though P-Backs is not eTPU. It's very similar, damn near the same thing, but different. And so in the back there, you get plenty of impact protection. And then in the forefoot, again, you got that perfect balance of a little bit of everything. And man, dude, they just really nailed it with these. Or I mean to say these, but these, same tooling, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the same exact thing. Now where they differentiate, like I was saying before, is with the upper, you know what I mean? So this guy right here just kind of brings the 80s back in full force too. High top and everything, man. These are nuts. This is not a shoe that I would really like want to wear casually, even though I kind of do. But again, man, from shoe to calf, it's just not a good look for me, man. You know what I mean? Like it just make me look like Hank Hill's dad.
Aww.
I know, that's me, man. You know, so I just don't want to be like that. But the leather upper on these guys feels fantastic. It feels awesome. It's super soft. It's super supple. This right here is what a Jordan 1 should be like all the time. Not selectively, not sometimes, not when it's a Travis Scott only, always. At 170, look, if Puma can do this for what is this? Let me check it real quick. Okay, so these retail for 150 bucks. The Jordan 1 retails for 170. Obviously, you're paying for the name at that point. Like, you're not paying for material quality. But if you want a little bit of everything, if materials are your thing, if cushion is your thing, if performance is your thing, for 150, I feel like this is the sweet spot, man. I think the only thing that they did wrong here is tied this shoe to Kuzma. And that's not a knock on Kuzma. I just don't think that he's that type of athlete. I think he's a good player. He's clearly an NBA athlete, which means that he's an elite athlete. So he belongs there. But does he need a shoe? I like how I look at you for a little bit of something and you just give me nothing.
I don't know anything about Kuzma except that everybody makes fun of him in the comment section.
That doesn't help.
Exactly.
But anyways, these guys right here are 80s as man. I just really like it. This is super cool. The only thing that I don't like about these design-wise is, first thing, I don't like that they made the midsole the gum color. I think it looks bad. I think this should have been white. Leave the rubber gum. That's cool. But that, I mean, we're just sitting on a big block of brown right here, and I don't think I like that. Second thing I don't love, again, is the collar height. But the thing that I really don't like about it is, it's a big-ass tongue, man. It's just huge. I got like shin guards right here. On top of that, the tongue is not breathable. It's leather all the way down. It would have been nice had from right about here to here was mesh, especially since there's so much leather everywhere else. The third thing that I don't love is the laces. Like, this is how they came, just like lace like this, and this is very 80s. The good thing though is that they do come with extra laces, and these guys right here, at least the white ones, aren't this long, so you can tie them up regularly. So that one take with like a little asterisk. They tried to give you something different. But again, the materials right here, everything is just really nice. You got a little bit of suede back there. You got some 3M popping on the back, the little collar piece. And just because I know that if I don't do this, you guys are gonna get mad at me. Why'd you mention 3M if you're not gonna show it? Okay guys, here it is, man, relax, okay? And there's also 3M on the piping right there. It's on both sides. So there you go, guys. Now, as far as their fit is concerned, they fit true to size, just like the Clyde Pro, the low top version. The difference is that they're super high. I don't think that that equals performance. I've talked about this for 11 years. Low tops nowadays are great. Ankle support was a marketing thing for extra high tops. It was marketing, not science, marketing.
I'm gonna be honest.
You don't like these?
Oh no, I like them
okay.
visually looking.
Sorry,
like,
go
I
ahead.
don't want to wear them because
well, they're high tops.
Yeah, they don't work on me either. But we did 2 videos on these shoes. I've looked at them multiple times, held them in my hand, yada yada yada. I thought that whole time that this was all rubber that wrapped up and caged. And so when you're sitting there being like, I wish it was a different color and not solid gum, I was just like, how would they do that? And now looking at it again, I'm like, oh, that's why there's this cut here.
Yeah, that's the rubber. Yeah, no, that's my only complaint visually. I think that they would have looked way cleaner had they have just done the rubber as gum. I've never, I mean, you see it as cup soles, but like it's not standard to have gum colored foam.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's kind of gross. You know what I mean? Like it's just like, it's like a weird diarrhea brown. And
so this is rubber.
Yeah.
And then this is the foam. So yeah, even, I mean, I put the videos together and everything, and I'm just like,
hey man,
that whole time I thought.
No, this is the funnest thing about talking about stuff that you're into, like, is that you'll always be learning something. I was on this, it was an IG live, like podcast style thing with a Air Penny fan. He wanted to talk to me about Air Pennies, and it was so much fun because at the end of everything, he started talking about the Air Penny One Home PE, which I thought was a PE, and so I was able to stop him in his tracks and be like, bro, can you please school me real quick and just teach me? Is this a real shoe? Like, did it really come out? Because I've always known it to be a PE, and I've never seen it before, personally. Like, I've never seen it ever. Not in a catalog, not in person, not on a store shelf, never. And he was like, I own 3 pairs. I was like, what? Like, and so yeah, he told me the story about it, and it was really cool to be able to learn something that I didn't know. You know what I mean? And that's the stuff that I love, man. I love it when I find out new shit, and I just put that in there, and I save it for later sometime.
Yeah.
And it's really dope. I think it's really cool. Like, if we were to break just this shoe down, like blow it up and see what's in here, it would be fucking awesome, because there's stuff in here that you can't see. There's like a spring plate, all that shit. It's really dope.
Well, and that was me. I thought when we had gone over the cushion that whole time, I thought that, yes, there's a puck. And then I thought the puck was wrapped inside the Pro Foam Plus.
Yes.
And then I thought the rubber was then wrapped around that.
No.
Just that whole time. That's what I thought.
Yeah, no, it's really cool, man. Like, there's so much stuff that goes into just one product, which is why sometimes, like with a smaller, and I say that loosely, like smaller brand like Puma, it's just smaller in the basketball space but not globally, where you'll see them reuse the tooling real quick because it saves them a lot of money. Like this costs up to $10,000 per size, not size run, per size. So size 7, 10K. Size 7.5, 10K. Oh, you wanted a size 8, 10K. You know what I mean? And it stacks up, man, and they're making however many sizes, you know, that the full size run, including half sizes. Just think about that, man. One shoe, a size run, 10K per tooling. And because these are two different components, that's 10K and 10K. That's expensive, bro. But thank you so much for watching. Thanks for the support. We greatly appreciate it. Let us know what you think about these down below in the comment section, as well as these. Which one do you prefer? Lows or highs? Leathers or textiles? And with that being said, we'll catch you on the next one. So until then, have a good one.